When talking about spirituality and how we create our reality, we must include discussions about money. It's crucial to do so. Many great spiritual teachers like Jesus and the Buddha didn't talk enough about money. They used stories or parables, but didn't address it directly, even though money is extremely important. Yes, we can look back and try to interpret the parables from these great teachers to find lessons about money. However, it's clear that money has a significant role in our spiritual lives. It's part of our relationship with the world around us. Money is an exchange of energy that influences everything we see and do, and it impacts our spiritual journey as well. Money isn't just paper or coins, it's a way of exchanging value. When we earn or spend money, we're part of a larger system of giving and receiving. This exchange affects our daily lives and our inner selves. For example, earning money through hard work can give us a sense of achievement and purpose. It can help us provide for our families, pursue our passions, and support causes we believe in. On the other hand, struggling with money can bring stress and anxiety, which can affect our spiritual well-being. Therefore, understanding our relationship with money and how it fits into our spiritual path is essential. We need to talk about how we earn, spend, and save money in a way that aligns with our values and spiritual goals. This conversation helps us navigate the material world while staying true to our spiritual beliefs. Achieving a certain level of prosperity can sometimes mean we are so busy and stressed that we don't have the time or mental space to think about God or spirituality. When we're just trying to survive, our focus is entirely on our immediate needs, like food, shelter, and safety. This can make it difficult to think about higher things or deeper meanings in life. Money, in this way, teaches us important lessons. It is an energy that moves in and out of our lives. Just like any other kind of energy, it has a flow. Sometimes money comes into our lives abundantly, and other times it goes out quickly. This flow of money can be compared to the flow of energy in nature, like the tides of the ocean or the changing seasons. When money is coming in steadily, we often feel secure and able to focus on things beyond our immediate needs. We might think about our spiritual growth, our relationship with God, and our place in the universe. With financial stability, we have the peace of mind to explore deeper questions and pursue activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. For instance, we might spend more time in prayer, meditation, or attending religious services. We might also engage in activities that nurture our souls, such as helping others, spending quality time with loved ones, or enjoying nature. Financial security allows us to think about our long-term goals and the legacy we want to leave behind. However, when money is flowing out, especially if it's going out faster than it's coming in, our situation changes. We might feel stressed and worried about how to make ends meet. Our focus shifts to immediate concerns like paying bills, buying groceries, and keeping a roof over our heads. The stress of financial difficulties can consume our thoughts and energy, leaving little room for anything else. In such times, it can be hard to concentrate on our spiritual growth or our relationship with God, because we are preoccupied with basic survival. The anxiety and pressure can make it difficult to find peace and contentment. We might feel overwhelmed and unsure of how to improve our situation. Understanding and dealing with these cycles of money coming in and going out is crucial. It's a part of learning how to manage our lives and our spiritual well-being. Just as we learn to adapt to different seasons in nature, we need to learn how to adapt to the financial ups and downs. For example, during times of financial abundance, we can practice gratitude, share with others, and save for the future. We can use this time to build a cushion that can help us during leaner times. During times when money is tight, we can focus on what's truly important, cut unnecessary expenses, and find creative solutions to manage our needs. By recognizing these cycles and learning to navigate them, we gain wisdom and resilience. We understand that just as good times don't last forever, neither do bad times. This perspective can help us maintain our spiritual balance and faith, regardless of our financial situation. The world operates with many obvious cycles, and people can learn to align themselves with the flow of money by recognizing these cycles. There are specific times and methods people use to tap into the flow of money. For example, you might know a friend who works at state fairs during the summer and makes all their money during that season, or someone who makes costumes for Halloween and earns enough to cover their expenses for the year. These people understand the flow of money at certain times, which helps them achieve prosperity. As you grow and become more aware of how to create abundance, you will notice that money flows in and out like the waves of the ocean. There will be periods when money comes in abundantly, like the high tide, and periods when it goes out, like the low tide. The universe is made of energy, and this energy moves in waves and cycles. Just as the tides rise and fall, your financial situation will also have its ups and downs. You will experience times when your efforts and magnetism yield significant results, bringing in more money than usual. There will also be times when the results are smaller and money seems to flow out more quickly, with more bills and expenses than normal. Your business might have weeks of high customer traffic and other weeks where it is slow. This natural rhythm of money mirrors the natural cycles in other areas of your life. Understanding this rhythm can help you better manage your finances and expectations. During times of abundance, you can save and prepare for leaner times. When money is tight, you can focus on essential needs and find ways to adapt. Recognizing these cycles helps you maintain balance and perspective, knowing that financial highs and lows are part of a larger pattern. Every business experiences ups and downs. Similarly, every person goes through cycles in life, times when more money is coming in than going out, and times when more money is going out than coming in. Your challenge is to stay emotionally steady through these natural ups and downs of money in your life. Use these cycles to build your prosperity further. Let's say this affirmation together to help us stay focused and positive. Money flows in my life. I am prosperous in my life. It's simple but powerful. We are acknowledging that money flows. It flows into our lives, and our lives are prosperous because of it. Now, there are 4 basic states of money flow you might experience. 1. Calm. Money is coming in and going out in equal amounts. 2. Flow. A lot of money is coming in and then going out. 3. Ebb. More money is going out than coming in. 4. Flat. No money is flowing in or out. Money is an exchange of energy between you and the outside world. It represents the energy you give out and the energy you receive in return. Understanding these states helps you navigate your financial life more effectively. When you are in a calm state, you can maintain balance. During the flow state, you can save and invest for the future. In the ebb state, you can cut back on expenses and find new ways to bring in money. When things are flat, you can plan and prepare for the next cycle. By recognizing and adapting to these cycles, you can maintain emotional stability and continue to build prosperity. Remember, money is a tool that helps you interact with the world, and understanding its flow can help you lead a more balanced and prosperous life. If you're in a situation where your money is coming in and going out evenly, or there's no movement in your financial life, it might be helpful to look at where your personal energy isn't flowing well. You want both your money and your energy to move smoothly. By freeing up your energy, you can also help your financial situation improve. Sometimes money problems happen because your energy is stuck in areas like your physical body, your emotions, or your relationships with others. If you feel stuck with money and want things to start moving, take some time to observe your life and ask your higher self for guidance. Ask yourself, where does my energy need to flow more? Take a moment to sit quietly and reflect on this question. Where does my energy need to flow more? By doing this, you might find ways to unblock your energy and improve your financial situation. Now say this with me. My energy is open and flowing in every area of my life. Sometimes the reason things aren't moving in your life could be because your body isn't as healthy or energetic as it could be. If you want to have more energy, start by paying attention to what your body is telling you. Your body is always sending you signals about what it needs. Have you noticed any hints or feelings from your body? Maybe it's telling you to get more sleep, spend more time outside, exercise more, or eat healthier foods. Listen to these signals from your body and try to follow them. By doing what your body is asking for, you can gain more energy and improve your health. When you have more energy and feel healthier, other parts of your life, like your finances, can also start to improve. So, by taking care of your body and making sure your energy is flowing well, you can help money flow better in your life too. Take some time to think about your body. Is there any part of it that feels stuck or blocked? Are there any urges you have been ignoring, like wanting to eat healthier, exercise more, get a massage, or take a walk outside? Consider what simple action you could take today or tomorrow to start improving that area. Maybe you could choose a healthy meal, do some light exercise, schedule a massage, or go for a short walk in nature. By taking even a small step, you can begin to open up that blocked area and help your body feel better. This will not only improve your physical health, but can also bring more positive energy into your life. Sometimes you might feel emotionally stuck. This could happen if you are angry at someone or if you are holding back feelings that need to be expressed. You can help free these emotional blocks by aiming to improve and by speaking honestly and kindly. Follow what your inner self is telling you. Pay attention to your feelings, respect them, and act on them. Think about your relationships with other people. Are there any areas where you are giving a lot of energy but not receiving much in return? Or are you expecting others to give to you without giving back? Do you show love to others? Do you feel loved? Is your heart open to others? When you notice an area that feels blocked, ask yourself, what specific action can I take to create more flow in this area? By identifying and taking steps to improve these areas, you can help your emotions flow better, which will improve your overall well-being. You don't need to do anything big. It can be something simple, like telling a friend something you've been meaning to say. What small step could you take in the next week or so to improve the energy between you and someone else? It could be as easy as making a phone call, changing how you feel about someone, or mentally telling them you accept them as they are. One area where you are unhappy can affect every other part of your life. The more aware you become of your energy, the harder it is to ignore the parts of your life that aren't going well. To enjoy the abundance, vitality, and growth you want, you need to work on improving every area of your life. By taking small steps to address issues and open up blocked energy, you can make your entire life work better. When money isn't coming in as it should, it might be a good time to start doing new activities you've been wanting to try. Look for things that will bring you joy, excitement, and energy, because making money should be enjoyable. I often tell myself, I make, keep, give, spend, and invest this money joyfully. So find activities that make you happy and energized, as these might be signs of ways for you to earn money. Start doing these activities and you'll get your energy moving. As your energy starts to flow, you'll also create a flow of money. So say this with me and repeat it regularly. I always have more money coming in than going out. Make this a habit and feel the truth of it every time you say it. Don't forget it. Everyone enjoys having more money coming in than going out. You experience this often throughout the month. You get your paycheck or some money before you spend it. This shows you already have a flow of money in your life. Recognize that you have this flow and focus on having even more days when more money comes in than goes out. If you recognized and praised yourself every time you had even one day where more money came in than went out, you would see this positive flow of money growing in your life. When you reach a point where you regularly have more money coming in than going out, take a moment to congratulate yourself. Be grateful and thankful. Feel good about this achievement and celebrate it. This is the start of creating a positive financial state. You have reached a level where you are mastering abundance. I promise you right now, you are a master of abundance. Don't worry about what the outside world looks like. If you can create a feeling of congratulating yourself, you are already abundant in this moment. Take a moment to appreciate and recognize your accomplishment. If you can feel this sense of abundance, you are now a master of it. Hold on to that feeling. Remember, even at this level of mastery, there will be some challenges. One of the challenges when you have more money coming in than going out is to make sure your expenses stay low enough that you can still pay your bills when your income naturally decreases. Until you completely master creating money whenever you need it, it's a good idea to save some of your extra money. This is just a temporary measure. No matter how much wealth you have, it's easy to spend too much and end up feeling broke. Even billionaires can feel broke if they have loans on everything they own. I once met someone who was almost a billionaire, and he didn't feel abundant at all. He owed money on everything and was heavily in debt. This was not the feeling I imagined I would have at that level of wealth. So be mindful of your spending and savings to maintain a sense of abundance. Some people don't have a lot of extra money because they spend all they earn or even more. I have to admit, I'm one of those people. There have been times when I've spent too much money on things that aren't really necessary, like comic books, CDs, and books. So I'm not innocent in this. However, I've begun to understand how money works and how important it is to manage it better. Everyone goes through this at some point. So remember that if you find yourself in a similar situation, some people don't experience abundance, and it's often because of how they handle their money. So you want to have more money, and that will allow you to buy the things you want. But right now, we need to make sure we're earning more money than we're spending. Some people increase their expenses so much that even if their income goes up, they still can't pay their bills. People who feel wealthy usually spend less than they earn. So, I want you to say this with me. I allow myself to have more than I ever dreamed possible. Much of what you want in life is about allowing it to happen. Sometimes there are energies, ideas, or ways of creating your reality that you're not letting in. There might be a part of you that's stopping you from having everything you dream of. What is going on there? Do you feel guilty about it? Keep saying this affirmation until you can break down any thoughts that might be stopping you from getting what you want. Say, I allow myself to have more than I ever dreamed possible. Repeat it often. Then ask yourself, how good can it get? How good can it get? How much can you really imagine? Think about making more money than you ever dreamed possible. Imagine it clearly in your mind. Picture yourself achieving incredible financial success. You might see yourself living in your dream home, traveling to exotic places, or enjoying a lifestyle you never thought you could have. Spend some time visualizing these things in detail. This kind of thinking can lead to amazing accomplishments. When you imagine your goals vividly, you start to believe they are possible. This belief motivates you to take actions that bring you closer to achieving those dreams. The more you can imagine, the more you can achieve. By visualizing your success regularly, you set a clear direction for your efforts. Your mind becomes focused on finding ways to make your dreams a reality. This positive mindset helps you overcome obstacles and seize opportunities that you might have otherwise missed. So, spend time each day thinking about your financial dreams and what it would be like to achieve them. Let this vision guide your actions and decisions. With a clear and strong image of success in your mind, you'll find yourself moving steadily towards those incredible accomplishments. When you have more money coming in than going out, and you're getting more business or money than you expected, it can be hard to keep asking for more. If you think, this is too much, if it continues, I won't be able to handle all the business or work, you might stop the flow of opportunities more than you realize. Then, when things naturally slow down, you might find you have less money or business than you want. When you feel overwhelmed by business, work, opportunities, or money, don't stop yourself. Challenge yourself to ask for more. Allow yourself to think without limits and expand your imagination. Imagine what is possible for you to have, and push your mind to dream even bigger. When things are going well, keep yourself open to receiving even more. Understand that as more opportunities come in, you'll find new ways to manage them. You might hire help, change your activities, or find ways to reach more people. As you become more successful, one of your challenges will be to manage all the choices, opportunities, and abundance that come your way. You'll need to grow, reach more people, expand your work, and accept more responsibility, power, and wealth. But how do you trust this process? When can you rely on this flow of abundance? Think about your job, career, or situation. Is it no longer working for you? Maybe you used to love what you do, but now it feels like a chore and has lost its excitement. This is common for people who start doing what they love. You might notice a drop in sales, clients, views, or enthusiasm for something you once enjoyed. No matter how much success and wealth you achieve, there might come a time when your current situation doesn't match your expectations or dreams. This can happen to anyone, whether they have millions of dollars or are struggling to make ends meet. Imagine someone who has achieved a lot of success. They might have a big house, a fancy car, and a lot of money in the bank. Despite all this, they could still feel like something is missing, or that their life isn't what they hoped it would be. On the other hand, a person who is working hard just to pay the bills and get by might also feel like their life isn't matching up to their dreams. This feeling can happen to anyone, regardless of how much money they have or how successful they appear to be. It's a reminder that material success doesn't always bring happiness or fulfillment. Sometimes, even when we have everything we thought we wanted, we still feel like we haven't achieved our true dreams or goals. When this happens, it's important to reassess your situation and think about what changes you might need to make. Whether it's setting new goals, finding new passions, or making changes in your personal life, taking action can help you realign your life with your true dreams and aspirations. It's important to recognize when it's time to change direction. No job, business, or activity will stay perfect forever unless you are willing to keep updating it. As you grow, the things around you need to be adjusted. Sometimes a small change is enough. Other times, you might need to let go of everything and start fresh with something completely different. So repeat this with me. I flow with the current. I know that everything happens for my good. All things go through natural phases of creation. The first phase is the idea stage. You have lots of new ideas and a strong desire for change, even if you don't yet know how to make it happen. The next phase is the building stage, where you start to put your ideas into action. It's exciting to see your desires becoming real. After that comes the completion phase. Your ideas are working, but they're not growing or expanding anymore. The next phase is the end of one cycle and the start of another. You might feel unhappy with what you've built because it no longer matches your new, bigger goals. Many people see this last phase as a downward cycle, but in reality it's just a natural part of the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, letting go of the old to make way for the new. If things aren't going as well as you'd like right now, or if you're not as happy with your career as you used to be, you might be ready to grow and move to a new level. Your current job and skills helped you reach your original goals, but if you're now aiming higher and thinking bigger, you might need a new path to take you to your next destination. Your current situation worked well for your past goals, but now your ambitions have grown, and your approach should grow too. It might be time to look for new opportunities or develop new skills to match your bigger dreams. Think about where you are right now. This situation helped you achieve your old goals, but now you want more. To reach these new, bigger dreams, you need to change how you do things. This could mean searching for new opportunities that challenge you in different ways, or learning new skills that will help you succeed. It's like climbing a mountain. When you reach a certain height, you need better tools and techniques to go higher. Your current methods were perfect for getting you this far, but now you need to improve them to keep moving forward. By doing this, you can keep growing and achieving your bigger dreams. If you keep doing the same job and thinking the same way, you'll only get what you already have. To grow and move forward, you need to explore new ways of thinking and feeling, and learn new skills. You are about to begin a new chapter in your life. It's important to recognize that you haven't failed or moved backward. Instead, see yourself as successful and getting ready for a new and exciting journey ahead. No path in life is ever permanently closed or slowed down unless it's for your own good. If your current path feels like a struggle or becomes too hard, take some time to reconsider what you're doing. There might be a better way to approach things, or a completely new opportunity might be waiting for you. If one way seems tough, there's always another path that could bring you more happiness, success, and a sense of vitality than the one you're currently on. So say this with me. I stay aware of my opportunities and make the most of them. By regularly reminding myself to stay alert to opportunities, I become more aware of new ideas and possibilities that can help me earn the money I need or want. Humanity's progress is always changing, and circumstances are constantly evolving. As we move into a new era, there will be significant changes and frequent revolutions. What people desire and get excited about now is different from even a year ago. This means that even the best plans need to be updated regularly. You must check in with yourself to ensure that your goals are still aligned with your inner guidance and the direction humanity is heading. An airplane needs to keep adjusting its flight path to reach its destination. Similarly, you might need to keep updating what you're doing to stay in tune with the direction humanity is heading. Once you create something, you'll need to let it grow and evolve. What works for you today might not work in the future without some changes. What you feel guided to do now might change next month or in a few years. You'll need to take risk, try new things, and stay connected with your energy. If you're no longer enjoying what you're doing, it's a sign that you need something new. Embracing new activities can bring you more success and happiness than sticking with old ones. You are always changing and growing. By staying in touch with what you enjoy, you will attract new opportunities that reflect who you are, like looking into a mirror. Living a meaningful life doesn't happen by staying safe and comfortable all the time. It comes from making choices and taking actions that help you reach your goals. It's important to face your challenges with a positive attitude instead of avoiding them. To start, try doing something that pushes you a little beyond your usual limits. You could take on a project that's a bit harder than what you usually do, or learn a new skill. When you push yourself, the rewards are great. You will feel refreshed and energized afterward. Taking these steps might be challenging at first, but they will help you grow and lead to a more fulfilling life. Facing difficulties head-on with a positive mindset will build your confidence and resilience. Over time, these efforts will make a big difference in your personal and professional life. Take risks that are just a bit outside your comfort zone. You don't need to take steps that are extremely uncomfortable because that doesn't lead to joy. But do increase your willingness to take risk as a way to attract more opportunities to yourself. Now say this with me. I let go of anything that isn't good for me and ask it to let go of me. Maybe there's something holding you back from reaching your goals, like a person, a thing, or a business that isn't making you happy. It's important to release these things to move forward on your path to success. So repeat with me. I let go of anything that isn't good for me and ask it to let go of me. The way you handle letting go of old habits will affect how much pain or struggle you go through. You will need to change your patterns. If your current habits are causing problems like poverty, it's important to change them seriously. If you want to be successful, you must change your patterns. Sometimes this means letting go of a certain attitude or belief. Other times it might mean leaving your current job and finding a new one. Letting go of old things makes room for new opportunities in your life. You can choose to let go of what no longer serves you joyfully, willingly, and consciously. Or you can wait until things get so bad that you are forced to make a change. If it's time for change, but you're hesitant to let go of the old ways, your soul will create situations where the old ways no longer work. You have changed and grown while working toward your goals. Now, your goals might be bigger or different, and the things you created before might not challenge you like they used to. Life always seeks improvement, and once you achieve one goal, you usually start looking for the next one. It's natural to move on to new challenges and continue growing. Some people let go easily and naturally, embracing new ideas and letting go of old ones when the time is right. My kids do this better than I do, and it seems like many younger people are really good at quickly and easily breaking away from old ideas that don't work for them. Others keep trying to make old ways work, putting in more and more effort until they finally decide to look at new ideas, starting the whole process over again. It's in our nature to seek growth and vitality. Once you've mastered one level, you're ready to move on to the next. You can choose how much discontent and dissatisfaction will push you to act on your inner feelings. Some people always create the jobs and lives they want, constantly working to give themselves environments that support their vitality. They change their circumstances when they sense it's time, easily letting go of the old and embracing new directions. Others only make changes when they feel unhappy or anxious. If you are in this group, your soul may create more and more problems, discomfort, or resistance in your current job or situation to make you realize that changes need to be made. Learn to let go of old things or find ways to change them when you stop loving what you do and no longer feel alive and growing from it. It can be challenging to leave something with love instead of dislike. If you focus on what you want and what you would love to have, you will move towards it and achieve it. The more you dislike something, the more you might find yourself stuck with it. If you dislike your job or business, you might stay in it longer. A key principle of life is that every situation teaches you how to love. You can't truly leave something behind until you love it. You are connected to things you don't like, and if you hate something, you'll find yourself facing it repeatedly, even if the people or circumstances change, until you learn to love it. Once you love it, you are free from it. So say this with me: I love and honor everything I create. I had a friend who started his own business. A year later, he realized he didn't like it at all. He hadn't expected the long hours, the lack of money, or the difficult people he would have to deal with. He wished he had chosen a different business. The business was in real estate, and he found himself constantly working and dealing with people he didn't like. It was awful for him. He started to avoid going to the office and stop returning calls because the business was struggling. As a result, he fell deeper and deeper into debt. The more his debts grew, the fewer options he had for his company and his life. One day, a friend gave him some advice. You cannot be free of something until you love it. Feeling desperate, he decided to give it a try and start loving his business. He began returning calls, spending extra time with clients, and putting in the effort to improve the company. He organized all the records, implemented cost-effective and time-saving procedures, and much more. Within 2 months, the company started making a profit. A year later, he had enough money to start a new business in a different field that he enjoyed much more. Because he took the time to love and improve his first business, it did well, earned a good reputation, and he was able to sell it for a nice profit. So say this with me: I let go easily, trusting that nothing leaves my life unless something better is coming. To have money, you need to understand how it works. Money itself isn't good or bad, it's just energy. How you use money determines whether it brings positive or negative energy. If you handle your money with honesty and good intentions, you can make money in ways that help people by changing their thinking or by providing valuable services. When you give your best effort, respect others, and focus on what you do, you are contributing to the well-being of both yourself and humanity. When you use money in ways that align with your higher purpose and bring joy to yourself and others, you create what can be called money of light. This means the money you earn and spend with integrity and good intentions becomes a positive force. The more you earn and spend money with honesty and a desire to do good, the more it becomes a positive influence for everyone. Let's say it together: I have abundance in every area of my life. This means you have true abundance everywhere. True abundance means having everything you need to do what you are meant to do in life. It includes the tools, resources, and living environment that allow you to live a life full of joy and energy. Abundance doesn't mean living a flashy, glamorous lifestyle just to impress others. It means living in a way that supports your genuine happiness and helps you use your true abilities to create the life you want. In short, true abundance is about having what you need to be happy and fulfilled, not just having lots of things to show off to others. Part of spirituality is believing in true abundance in time, love, and energy. You teach others by being a good example. It's hard or even impossible to help others live abundant lives if you don't feel abundant yourself. You don't want to show others a life of just getting by and lacking things. When you have enough money and it works well in your life, others will learn about abundance by watching you. Many conflicts come from believing there's not enough to go around. People who think there's not enough often take too much from nature, wasting the planet's resources. If you want to help bring peace to the world, start by believing in abundance for yourself and others. As more people believe that everyone can have enough, new discoveries will be made. These will provide unlimited, clean energy and resources, and there will be fewer reasons for war. There really is the potential for everyone on the planet to have enough. If humanity believed in abundance for all, it could be created. Start believing that it's possible for everyone to have abundance. Let's say it together. My prosperity helps others prosper. It's okay to have money. Some of you might feel guilty about having money and push it away. You don't let it flow, so you end up not making more than you spend. You let external factors control everything, especially when you see others struggling with money. People can learn and grow whether they have a lot of things or very little. Being poor doesn't make you more spiritual, and being rich doesn't make you better. If you're concerned that having money isn't spiritual, think about the times in your life when you had some money, even if it wasn't much. Remember how you used it. When you had enough money, you probably found it easier to help the people around you. You likely felt generous and able to support others. So having money can actually help you do more good and support others in important ways. So I want you to just let it flow. Let it flow. Remember, money flows into my life. I am prosperous in my life. My energy is open and flowing in every area of my life. I always have more money coming in than going out. I allow myself to have more than I ever dreamed possible. I go with the flow. I know that everything happens for my higher good. I am alert to my opportunities and use them well. I release anything that is not for my higher good and ask it to release me. I love and honor everything I create. I let go easily, trusting that nothing leaves my life unless something better is coming. I have abundance in every area of my life, and my prosperity helps others prosper. It's a simple thing, but sometimes simple things are the most powerful. Money is going to start flowing into your life. You're going to start noticing this flow. No matter where you are or what state you're in, I believe you are in the flow state now. You will see how money starts coming to you more easily. You'll feel more in tune with this flow of abundance. Remember, the simplest changes can bring the most powerful results. So get ready to see money flow into your life in ways you hadn't imagined before. Before this audiobook ends, you have entered into the flow state. You have embraced a feeling of abundance. You affirmed it. And now as you finish this audiobook, you can see the flow of money. You've tuned into the flow of money, and you are helping the world prosper. You have abundance in every area of your life. I can see it now. I see this abundance for you. I am so excited and grateful for the prosperity that is coming your way. You are in the flow and great things are happening for you. Thank you for listening.